This is wild. Because if he was taking that same drug that time that he was pricking you, and that time that you were waking up, not to prick you, that time that you were waking up with those bloods on your hand, and the droplets of the blood, no, is it that, did you feel any pain around it? Like, did you feel like you hit your head, your hand on the, this shit is, wow. Coming to you guys every Wednesdays and Saturdays. I feel like it has become the highlight of my week since I started doing YouTube, like on a proper, consistently doing YouTube. I'm excited to be here. This is another episode of the POV. And my name is Anika Adepa anyway. If you're new here and you've not subscribed, please go ahead and hit on that subscribe button. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcast, please leave me with a 5-star rating. We don't take anything less. We don't take 4. We don't take 3. We don't take 2. We don't take 1. We take only 5 stars. So please don't forget to do that for us or for me. This is very exciting. I mean, I get so happy when I come here every week, and I hope you guys are as happy to see me as I am happy sitting here talking to you. Now, this week's episode, I'm basically going to use the first section to talk about the fact that we're trying to or I am trying to establish the POV into something bigger and better, right? And I feel like at some points you get stuck and then you feel like ranting. The journey and how things technically don't go as planned, but you still find a way to work around it. Okay, yeah. Because I'm doing this because I saw a video of Amma Berland talking about how if you're a young content creator coming up and you stick to talking in front of a camera, a time will come you never have anything to talk about and you start spewing rubbish. And baby girl, Amma, you're right. You're not even wrong in any way. You're not. You're right. And, I feel like it's becoming so much that it's making social media a bit toxic. Personally, that's what I think about this whole issue. So what I'm just trying to say is that it's good, as you said, you need to expand your niche, and then you don't put yourself in one box. And that is why I'm grateful for how the POV has turned so far. It started as me talking about trends, and in as much as I know that trends will never finish in this country, and with me, the angles I picked my trends from, I knew it was never going to run dry, and it's still running, it's running over. You understand? But I needed to make a little shift to also make people understand that apart from things I pick on social media to share my opinion on, they can trust me enough to let me know what's happening in their life. And I feel like that is what we've built so far, and we're still expanding on that. So basically, that's just what I'm going to say, that the POV is not going to be stuck with this forever. I mean, at some points, there's going to be some expansion, and I know, because I have a lot of plans for you guys, and I know that it is just going to work out right for you and I, because the content that I'm about to put here, oh my God, is amazing. That being said, yeah, so let's just get straight into the mantra. Subscribe and stay to get all the juices that are coming, okay? Yeah. If they posted it on social media, then they made it our business. And since they made it our business, we are definitely going to make it our business. Yes. And if you're new, you basically don't understand what's going on with the mantra. I'm basically saying that they gave it to me. Frankly speaking, they gave it to me to talk about it how I want to talk about it. So however I understand it is how I'm going to share my opinion over it. And a lot of the times people keep saying that you're advising. No, I'm not advising actually. I'm just sharing my opinion on the stories that they are telling me. So I'm giving them another angle to think about. You understand? Before they make their final decisions. Basically, that's my job when it comes to tales and confessions. All right. Yeah. I'm going to be reading from my tab as usual. And so let's get straight into the first story, period. Yeah. So there's this guy I've been dating for 4 years now, and somewhere 2022, I found out he has been cheating on me with some TikTok ladies. So I confronted him, and he denied the fact that he's not dating anyone else apart from me. I kept quiet at that time. 3 days about to write my final exams. I had a call from one of the girlfriends telling me to stay away from him because to get married more each other. Okay, that side, the English, a bit problematic. After hearing that, I fainted. Now I've gotten someone who is taking care of me and he wants to come back together. What should I do? You Nankasana, this thing that you are coming to ask. Madam, this thing that you are coming to ask, gong gong, what do you want me, Naneki Ando, to tell you? What do you want me, Naneki? Let me give you the full name, Naneki Adepa Ando. What do you want me to come and tell you? Because it is clear, this guy was cheating with constant TikTok girls. You knew it. You asked him, he denied it, and you believed him when he denied it. That's on you. And you're getting ready to write your final exams, and you get a call with another woman on the end of the line or at the end of the line warning you to stay away from this man, that they are getting married. You fainted. It's not like you sat down and you did reminiscing. You fainted. You didn't give me details. I don't mind. And now you have gotten better. You have someone taking care of you and wants to come back. What do you do saying? Why is the person taking care of you doing something that you shouldn't be with him? Exactly. So I don't know why you're asking this question. Some of these questions, they are jam questions. So excuse me to say, I'm not even making your issue seem like it's not important, but some of them are jam questions. To me, they are rhetorical questions because you know what to do. Forget about it. Just dumbass and move on with your life. Okay. Hi, POV. I'm married to this guy for about 2 years now. We dated for 6 years before getting married, and he has never talked about girls hitting on him. Since I'm a female, I can easily bring to his notice if a girl is interested in him, but he brushed it off, seeing it's all in my mind. He never tells me anything concerning female friends who wants him for themselves in order for me not to get upset. Mind you, all these started before getting married. Fast forward, I wanted to know if he would come out clean about being unfaithful. So I asked him if he could advise me on a matter as a best friend and not as the husband. He said yes, he can be a bestie. Just 2 days after the conversation, he came up to me saying, there's this girl who he's friends with, but girl wants to be more than friends. What do I do? Ma, you said you guys are married. Eh? You said you guys are married. So your husband came to tell you that, you know what, there's this girl that likes me. Yes, he's probably making you not feel insecure. So what do you think you need to do? Nothing. Keep your home. Just be by your husband's side. Make sure. I mean, she has told you earlier, okay? And I'm not saying that it is your responsibility to keep tabs on him or anything, but I feel like make sure that there's no problem in your relationship that can push him towards that girl. You understand? Yeah. Make sure. It is not an excuse for a man to cheat for any reason or for anybody to cheat, but make sure that there's no problem, because I feel like a lot of the times, apart from those that are chronic cheats and intentional cheats, sometimes unintentional cheating comes in when there's a problem between two people, and then the devil on the side will walk in and be like, you know what, let me be here for you. And then the person will be, listening to you at that time because you know what? You needed somebody to talk to apart from your partner. He's the one you are trying to walk away from, you understand? And then you get somebody that's going to be listening to you. Of course, you're going to find yourself falling for the person if you're not like emotionally strong. So you just need to make sure that there's no problem in your home. Don't bug him about anything. Don't frustrate him, and make sure he doesn't also frustrate you into doing anything. You understand? And then keep your marriage. You guys are married. And about the whole not discussing with you about other girls in his life, frankly speaking, I feel like if he's not cheating on you, there's nothing to be really worried about, except he cheated on you and then you still married him and now you're scared of what's going to happen. That one day to be on you because you knew the red flag was right there. You get it? Yeah. There's this guy I met last year, December, at where I work as a cashier in a restaurant. Let me call him Ima. I started seeing Ima this year, early January. Ima is a nice guy who has money, but he has one kid he has one kid. Within the first week of going out with him, he bought a new car, which makes people see him to be one of those guys who take blood money. Just this early March, I had lost my grandma and I asked him to pick me up and take me there, which he did. Upon we getting there, everyone was surprised to see the car that my boyfriend drives. Bear in mind, I'm 22 and he's 29 years. Everyone in my family thinks I'm too young to be dating someone like him because of his financial status. Now, everybody has refused to talk to me since they saw him. He asked me on our way back home if my family was happy that he is my boyfriend or not. Please, what should I do? Should I tell him the truth? Listen, if you hide it, yeah? I feel like a time will come in his head. You'll feel like, oh, they like him. You go there and they'll show him some attitude that will reflect on you and he's going to get pissed because he asked you. So you need to come clean with him and tell him that they are just not comfortable with you because they think I'm too young to be going out with somebody in your status. You understand? And I don't get the family. Are they suspicious about his wealth? Is that the problem? Because if their problem is his wealth, then they just need to ask questions, I guess. Yeah. But I don't know why family members will not be happy that you have a boyfriend that is rich and loves you and wants to be with you or something. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah. I don't really know why, but maybe they're just suspicious of his wealth. Yeah. I'm a guy in nursing training. I'm dating this girl from my class and everybody on campus knows about it. There's this friend of mine that is doing some things that I need advice on. This is how it started. One Saturday night after entertainment, my girl called me and told me she danced with my friend. And I said, okay. 2 days later, my girl showed me chats between herself and my friend, where my friend was passionately talking about the dance and how he is feeling towards her after the dance. I told her it's cool. My friend is just joking. Weeks later, the lady showed me a screenshot of the chat between herself and my friend, where my friend wanted to have sex with her and she agreed to do it. Why did she agree to do it? I didn't read it well. And she agreed to do it. The chat between them continued for some time. Then the lady called me that she's going out with my friend. I asked her for what? Then she told me to just follow them and see myself. This guy took her to some uncompleted building just outside campus and wanted to have sex with him, but she refused. Then the guy told her to play romance with him to come, and she did. I then appeared for them to see me, then I left. My friend came begging me to forgive me. I told him I have nothing against him, so he should forget about it. The guy was our chaplain prefect, so I told nobody about it. I thought everything has stopped. During vacation, my girl called and told me the guy has started again. So I called him and told him that I have linked the girl's WhatsApp with my phone. So I've been seeing all the messages, so he should stop. When we reopened, things became not really cool between my friend and I because of this girl. I didn't want to create anything. Recently, I have seen the two of them around, and when I asked, my girl told me there's nothing between them. I'm feeling some uneasiness. Please, what should I do? I want you. Uneasy, dear few. Because listen, if this girl is, being unfaithful, then she's the smartest unfaithful woman I've ever met in my life. Like, I've ever heard of. Because you know what I'm thinking? She told you the things she needed you to know so that you can trust her, so that if anything happens, you won't blame her. So if in the end something is really going on between them, if you find out, because I know you're going to find something out, if you find out that they're together, damn nigga, she has fucked you up. Because then the girl can manipulate the hell out of anybody. Give her anybody, she will. You need to put your friend, like pull your friend back in and ask him questions. I know what he did. He broke boys' codes. But you need to, don't trust any of them. The two of them, don't trust them. But pull your friend. Don't let your girl also know that you're pulling your friend. And then ask him his side of the story. Because it's like you're seeing things, but she wants you to see what she wants you to see. You understand? Maybe this is me overthinking this whole situation, but you need to, get answers to the questions that is making you feel uneasy. Okay? Yeah, and I'm sorry to people that you actually like so much are doing this to you. Nipe be a cool grandpa. I'm a lady of 23 years, and I'm dating this guy who is in his 30s. I must say he sounded slightly perfect during our talking stage, but now I feel the red flags are too much. We don't deep conversations anymore. Even when I initiate one, it turns out in a bad way. Sometimes I feel so lonely and want to cheat or leave the relationship, but it seems I'm changing guys every year. The guy has been good to me regardless. He has a heart of gold when it comes to giving. Please, what should I do? Okay, so I'm going to go through this with you. Okay, 30s. Okay. Talking stage was great because that was the time you guys were getting to know each other. Now you've entered into the relationships. And the deep conversations are not happening again because when you bring it up, he turns it into something and then it becomes a bad conversation. I get it. And then you feel like cheating, which is a bad option. You feel like leaving the relationship, good option. But it seems you're changing guys every year. Well, that's also a concern because then it's like your body count is piling up. And for some people, it's very, very important to them. So, yeah. And so, you're like, what? The guy has been good regardless. So, regardless of the red flags, as you stated, he has been good to you. What is the way he has been good to you? He's good at giving. He has a heart of gold when it comes to giving. So it's just because the giving is compensating for the red flags. And that is what's keeping you there. This is why I just think, understand? That's why I made us analyze it. The giving is compensating for the red flags. And so you are, pushing your eye out of the way, when it comes to the red flags because the heart of gold day. You understand? But, it could also be he's just, right now in a mood where conversations are not his thing. So you could plan other things to do with him apart from having deep conversations. You guys can literally plan a quiet night together. Probably read in silence, sit there in silence. I feel like some of those things, they create a certain bond between couples. So I don't know, but maybe it works for you. Please, I need advice. I'm very confused. Please, I'm a young lady of 25 years and stuck with these guys. That is the main guy and the side chick. I have known the main guy for almost 6 years now. Do you know why I'm laughing? I'm laughing because the girl has like a main guy and a side chick. So the guy has become a chick. Okay. I have known the main guy for almost 6 years now and the side chick for 2 years now. But with the side chick, somewhere last 2 years, he blocked me and I didn't hear from him for the whole of 2022 without any reason. Meanwhile, I was with the main guy. So fast forward, I chat the chick and you see why I'm laughing? I'm laughing because the audacity the girl has that she's using to write this to me is so sweet. Lo and behold, it went through, so we started vibing. POV, my problem now is I love the chick. Now the side has gone away. I love the chick, but he has a family now. Even though he is not yet married to the lady, they have a child together. So what happened was that he blocked me because the lady was pregnant for him. That means when we were still dating, the lady was there. But he told me he was single for like a year. I went to his house but never found a trace. The lady's things I found, he told me it was for the sister. POV, now I don't know what to do. I've been with my main guy almost 6 years and I don't have any feelings for him. But with the guy, I just love him. My problem now is he's saying he cannot suck his baby mama because the baby mama hasn't done anything to him for him to suck it. I'm just confused. I don't know what to do, please. I need your advice. But he claims he loves me, but because of what now he found himself and the baby mama and all that. So he's now confused and I'm also confused. He claims he loves me, but he cannot just suck the lady because the lady hasn't done anything to him. And the lady's family also said if he wants to leave the lady, then he should bring the lady back the way she was like, the way she was when he met her without a child. Please keep me anonymous. Okay. So apart from the fact that you're bad, you're a bad person, you have bad English. Okay. First of all, my lady, you have two guys. You had the chick and you had the main guy. And your chick, I feel like, listen, leave your chick to move on. My madam, please, leave the guy to build his family. When he impregnated the girl, you were not there. You don't know the things he told the girl. He's telling you he's in love with you, but he still can't suck the pregnant girl. It goes to show you that he cares. The baby mama. He cares about the baby mama. So he said, I love you, he's telling you. Nah, it's nothing. It's nothing. What I can tell you to do is either face your main guy or leave your main guy, let him breathe. Abi, you say you don't have feelings for him. So leave him, let him breathe, let him find a girl that will love him, and you be single. Because at this point, you have lost yours. You have lost yours. Okay? You've been together with somebody for 6 years. You're not serious. Then, after you lose both of them, you be on the street slowly looking for husband. Then the man will start also showing you shiggy. Then you come and write long story for me to read. Abi? Well done, ma. I'm dating this lady who has generally been okay but has daddy issues. She has seen her stepdad cheat on her mom without the mother knowing. This has built some sort of ideology or some sort of distrust towards men. I, on the other hand, is a very friendly person that has a lot of friends, especially of the opposite sex. I can say I have more close female friends than male though. I have a lot of male friends as well. This issue started when a female friend of mine called me a time I was with my girlfriend around 9 p.m. She called me to tell me about some stomach upset she was having around that time. Bear in mind, we were friends before this relationship started, so we spoke about everything as friends. Okay. Listen. Your girlfriend told you about her trauma, told you about her ordeal, her issues. You know about her issues. As a boyfriend, okay, it is part of I'm not going to say your responsibility, but it's also part of you being with her and loving her, is to not trigger her trauma, not trigger, her distrust towards men. You understand? because she loves you. And let me tell you, even though she doesn't trust men, she has a little bit of trust in you. And that is why she's in that relationship with you in the first place. I get it, you're a friendly person, but please don't add to her trauma. If you think you will not prioritize your relationship with her and help her heal, then please don't continue that relationship with her. She needs somebody that can help her heal and grow out of that. So you having female friends around and not setting boundaries with them, it's going to cause her to go havoc. So I'm going to tell you this. Please, either help her heal or let her be. Okay. So I'm a 24-year-old guy into business and I am good to do. I have a house and a car and all. So the twist is that I had a bestie who is now my girlfriend, and we are serious now and we want to build a life together because we feel we know each other and understand each other. We don't judge each other. We never do that. We understand each other perfectly. So even we entering into a relationship, I felt because we know each other so well, we can work together, until I recently found out that the times that we were doing bestie and telling each other everything, she actually dated 3 people within 2 years and never made me know. And I had hopes for our relationship just because of how I trust she couldn't keep anything from me and can share everything with me. But I found out she hid things from me, and I'm afraid to put my all in because I feel I don't know her like I thought I did. She wasn't real to me during our friendship. Can she be real with me when we are dating now and I'm building something serious? Okay, let me tell you something. Your questions are so valid. Your questions are valid, okay? But I feel like even if you guys were best friends, you guys still had certain boundaries. Maybe you told her everything, but she didn't tell you everything. I feel even if you don't know her completely, you guys know each other to a particular extent. So you guys can talk this one through and let her know that, you know what, now you have fears that she hiding things from you, even when you promise each other, you were telling each other everything, no, it has put some iota of distrust in you. Because I can see or feel through your writing that you really want to be with her, but then you're scared at this point. Have a talk with her. Okay. Have a talk with her. Let her know how you're feeling about, the new information that you've gotten. All right. And how it's impacting your thoughts, your feelings, and everything towards your relationship that you're trying to build. All right. Yeah. I'm a lady of 24 years of age, currently in the university level 400. I have secretly loved my best friend since the time I met. Let's call him Kojo. Kojo is a nice-looking, handsome, and respectful. He proposed and I told him to wait 3 years' time before I accept his proposal. POV. Not that I don't love him, just that I need time to clear my head off my ex. And I had break up with yesterday. I went and visit my best friend. We kissed and we did do the do. Now I'm confused. I don't know what to do. If you have feelings for him, please give it a chance. Okay, give it a chance. There's one thing I've recently learned about love, and is that love is something that can come and go. When you lose love, you can find love again. That is what I mean by can come and go. Okay. So yes, your ex may have messed up and you guys broke up and everything. If you feel, and I'm telling you this because if you've not healed from your ex, your best friend will turn into your, rebound. So you can tell him that, you know what, I don't want to make you a rebound, but we can keep our friendship going. We can keep talking, we can keep spending time and everything, but I do not want you to turn into a rebound. So as we're moving forward and being friends and spending time and talking and stuff, if anything changes between us, I'll let you know. You understand? But I don't think this is something that you should just let it go because your boyfriend messed you up. You get it? Yeah. I think it's not a bad idea. Just don't let it go yet. Don't mess it up yet. Okay. It could probably help you heal, I guess. Yeah. Please keep me anonymous. Here is a story of how I think my roommate infected me with HIV. I'm currently 20 years old in my final year in KNUST. For my age, most of my course mates are at least 3 or 4 years older than me, so it's hard for me to make friends. Because of that, I don't even really have friends. In my whole 4 years in the university, I've only made 2 friends, my roommate and one other friend. We are all in the same class. Fast forward, at the end of our second year, I decided to get a room with my now roommates because we both had experienced a lot of roommates drama, and so we thought it would be a good idea since we understand each other, and we did so. He and I are very good friends and we did everything together. We stayed together and was the best experience I've ever had in uni. The only bad thing about him is I felt he was very secretive and I couldn't get why because I made sure none of us feel bad about anything. He would do something embarrassing and I'll just laugh it off just to make sure he doesn't feel bad. I noticed that he used to take some drugs secretly. I used to see him do that almost every day, but didn't really care that much and didn't ask why he can't take the drug freely around me. So I just pretended I hadn't seen anything. In the second semester, things were still fine between us. But strangely, sometimes I used to wake up to find droplets of blood around my arm. It was as if someone had pricked me with a needle. As innocent as I am, I just thought maybe I hurt myself in my sleep. So I didn't give it attention because they were just drops of blood. Getting to the end of second semester, I started feeling a little ill. I had these headaches, but the pain was on and off. It wasn't serious, but I decided to go home anyway because I missed eating my mom's food and I just wanted to taste some before I come back for the end of semester exam. I lied to my parents that I'm having these severe headaches, so I want to come home, and they allowed me. At home, I got to eat my mom's food and I was very much okay, but my dad suggested that since I said I was ill, I should go to the hospital before heading back to school. It was a no problem for me because after all, I was having these small headaches and I went to the hospital and I was to go for malaria test, I think. I waited for my lab results for a long time. I even left there to go and eat, came back and my labs were still not ready. Eventually, they finished and I quickly sent it back to the doctor. When the doctor opened it, the first question she asked was if I had a girlfriend or had had sex with anyone. I was like, no, I don't have a girlfriend and I'm a virgin. She called one of the nurses in the room and told me the findings of the results. He said all the tests they have conducted shows I'm HIV positive. I was scared and in denial because I have never in my life had any sexual relation with anyone. I know HIV is not transmitted through sex only, but still, I couldn't understand why. I called my dad on the phone and told him everything, even before I go home. He was at work at the time. He also informed my mom. Fortunately, they knew the kind of person I am and they never doubted me for a second. Oh my God. Oh God, thank you about the parents part. Thank you. And they never doubted me for a second. When I told them I have never had sex with anyone, we went to other facilities for tests and they were all positive. I went back together with my dad to the hospital for counseling and they did this questionnaire thing to find out the stage of my infection. Since the only symptom I had was the slight headaches, they checked the stage because I had no other symptoms, meaning the virus could be new in my blood. They got me on the HIV drug. I stayed home for some time because the drug got me weak when I started and came back to school the next semester, which is this semester. Mind you, I've still been thinking of how I got it all this while. This semester, my roommate has been bringing up news on how scientists are close to finding HIV cure whenever we are in a conversation. We'll be having a nice talk, then suddenly he brings up some news on HIV. I didn't get why, because I didn't tell him I have HIV. He knew I was sick, but I didn't let him know what it was exactly. I started having little doubts about him and thought of the time I had these blood droplets on my arm. One weekend, he said he was going to the university hospital, so I was the only one in the room. Tell me why I opened this boy's bag in his wardrobe, and the drugs he was taking, the drug he has been taking all along, are the same type I've been going for at the hospital. I'm not fully blaming him for giving me HIV, but it's possible, right? He might have been pricking himself and pricking me with the same needle too, right? But we have been in good terms and I've never fought before, so why? I haven't said anything to him and I want to know what you think. Okay? This is wild. But I also think he gave it to you. I also think so. Yeah, I also think so. Because if he was taking that same drug that time that he was pricking you, and that time that you were waking, no, not to prick you, that time that you were waking up with those bloods on your hand, and the droplets of the blood, no, is it that, did you feel any pain around it? Like, did you feel like you hit your head, your hand on this shit is, wow, this your friend is a bit wicked. I think so, very. Because why? What the hell? Okay, you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section, okay? And I'm very grateful to your family, to your parents, for trusting you enough not to bust your chops when this thing happened. Because you know, some typical African parents, that's when they're going to tell you, you have disgraced me, you have killed me, you're this child, you know, this thing. But yeah, I'm grateful for that. You know, yeah, so I'm grateful for your parents. You guys, I'll see you in the next video, okay? Wow, this is still crazy to my head. But thank you for watching this episode. I'm so excited. I've recorded and I'm seeing the recording is almost 40 minutes, which I know by editing it to reduce to maybe 30 or something. So it's long enough. And so thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms. And please, please, please share. And please give me my 5 stars because I deserve it on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Bye. Ciao.